let's do an update. Here I am, no hair. I guess I'm kind of vibing the buzz cut. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but here we are. I had my first chemo on the 5th of June. I think it was the 5th. It took me a good week to get back on my feet. I would say I felt a lot of nausea, no appetite, hot flashes. Luckily I didn't have much bone pain, which is the side effect of one of the medications I have to be on to up my white blood cell count, but we've had other medications counteract that, so that's nice. I obviously shaved my head, which you guys have seen. My hair will probably be falling out within the next week or so. I wore a wig out for the first time out to dinner on Friday, and it was great. I just kind of felt a little bit like an imposter. I was like, everybody knows I'm wearing a wig and they probably think it looks terrible. Reality is nobody was looking at me. I think I've said before that like my biggest fear throughout the cancer journey was not being able to like show up as a mom in the way that I want to. And of course that has like reared its head a little bit. After my first chemo, it was really hard for me to like kind of make it to bedtime. I did the best that I could, but there was one night I couldn't and it made me sad. But I know that I'm sacrificing now so that I can have a lifetime. I have chemo on Friday, so I have a week of feeling normal. And I worked out this morning. I think like my workout schedule is gonna be very, very much every other week. I'll do lighter yoga on the days that I just can't move. I know like mentally for me, it's very important that I show up for my physical health. And yeah, so this week I'm going to do my harder workouts, and then next week when I can, I will do lighter movements, I'll call it. I've appreciated like how much love I've gotten. I know I say this like every time, but like you guys have been so amazing and the support I've gotten is incredible. I think Sunday scaries hit a lot different when you have a week of chemo. I was like talking to my therapist about this, and I was like saying, you know, the hardest moments are when I'm alone. Because not only am I physically alone, I feel so alone in my diagnosis, even though I have so many people with me, I'm still the one carrying it. And you know, I've also like mentioned that I feel like I don't know how to exist in reality right now. I'm a cancer patient, but I'm also like in the world. Like I'm also like a musician, and I still need to work and somehow find it in me to create. And I do want to create, and this week I am feeling inspired because I'm feeling better. But I think like the hardest thing is like trying to figure out how to be in the world, how to be just a human in society. But yeah, I had Sunday scaries last night, and you know, just thinking about the week ahead. And luckily chemo is not until Friday, but like I'm very much that person that if I have like a doctor's appointment at like 3 p.m. I'm thinking about it all day, right? So that's kind of what it feels like for me right now, is like I know that I have chemo on Friday, and so I'm going to be thinking about it all week. I do want to like open the floor up to some questions. I know I've had a lot of new followers, so like I did want to like kind of open it up to you guys to ask questions, because I am choosing to be an open book during this, and while that does have its hardships, and I'm going to obviously have my boundaries of like when I'm going to post, because I know I need to look out for myself. I do want to like be a source of information and advocacy, and whether you're going through this or you know somebody going through this, hopefully I can help you feel less alone.